Israel spent 2 years dismantling Hamas's leadership. Another man has now taken the throne. Khalil Al-Hayya, a founder of the movement, survivor of multiple assassination attempts and the face of Hamas's diplomacy, has officially replaced Yahya Sinwar. The old guard is disappearing, but Hamas is well and truly alive. For almost 2 years, the top of Hamas has been an open question. Now the group has answered it. The Palestinian resistance group has confirmed that Khalil Al-Hayya will head its political bureau, taking over the position once held by Yahya Sinwar, who was killed by Israeli forces in Gaza in October 2024. Al-Hayya has functioned as Hamas's most prominent figure abroad for well over a year, since the killing of political chief Ismail Haniyeh in Tehran in July 2024 and Sinwar's death in Gaza 3 months later. Al-Hayya was also part of the 5-man council that has steered the movement since Sinwar's killing. Born in Gaza in 1960, Al-Hayya has been embedded in the movement since its earliest days. He joined the Muslim Brotherhood in the early 1980s alongside both Haniyeh and Sinwar, and became a founding member of Hamas when it was established in 1987. Al-Hayya's path to leadership was shaped as much by loss as by politics. In 2007, an Israeli strike hit his family home in Gaza City, killing several relatives. During the 2014 war, a strike on his eldest son's house killed the son, his wife, and 3 children. Al-Hayya was abroad at the time, having relocated years earlier to represent Hamas across the Arab and Islamic world from his base in Qatar. That posting outside Gaza placed him instead in negotiating rooms rather than on the battlefield. He led Hamas's delegations through ceasefire talks with Israel in 2014 and again during the current war, pushing for deals to exchange Israeli captives for Palestinian prisoners. Al-Hayya was also the target of an Israeli strike in Doha on September 9, 2025, an attempt on the leadership of the very group he has now been named to head. His diplomatic record stretches beyond the current war. In 2022, he led a Hamas delegation to Damascus in an attempt to mend ties with then Syrian President Bashar Assad. With Haniyeh and Sinwar both killed within the past 2 years, Al-Hayya now leads Hamas as one of the movement's last remaining senior figures from its founding generation. Two Israeli strikes in Gaza on May 6, hours apart, cut through the ranks of Hamas at very different levels, and together they tell a story about how Israel is prosecuting this war. The first was deliberate. An Israeli airstrike targeted a vehicle near the Al-Mawasi area in western Khan Yunis and killed Nassim al-Khalazani, a colonel in the Hamas-run police force who headed the anti-narcotics unit in the district. The second strike was less clean. In eastern Gaza City, in the Daraj Tufa neighborhood, Israel killed a Nukba terrorist. Also caught in the blast, according to Arab media reports and subsequently confirmed by an Israeli military source, was Azam Al-Hayya, the son of Khalil Al-Hayya, the most senior Hamas figure still involved in the group's political negotiations and currently among the frontrunners to lead Hamas's overall political bureau. Saudi outlet Al-Hadath reported Azam Al-Hayya was killed. Al Jazeera reported he was seriously wounded. The killing is part of a broader pattern. Israel has been systematically targeting Hamas's interior ministry apparatus, treating its police and civil governance structures as legitimate military targets on the grounds that Hamas uses them to reinforce territorial control across the Strip. Israeli officials declined to clarify which was accurate, but were clear about one thing: Azam Al-Hayya does not matter.
Khalil Al-Hayya's son is of no interest to us, and if he was harmed, it was because he was somewhere he should not have been. It did not happen because of his family ties, because he truly is not a figure of particular interest to us.
Khalil Al-Hayya, one of Hamas's most senior political figures and a key player in the group's leadership structure, has been a part of Israel's target list. In a failed attempt earlier, Israel had attempted to assassinate Khalil Al-Hayya himself in a strike in Qatar. That strike targeted a Hamas leadership meeting in Doha. The timing of Wednesday's strike on his son carries a particular edge. Hamas is currently finalizing internal elections for its new political bureau. Al-Hayya is reportedly competing against Khalid Marshal for the top post, with an announcement expected this week. Whether the death or wounding of his son affects that process or his own position within it remains to be seen. And when the family of a senior Hamas leader is caught in the middle of a strike, the message travels far beyond the battlefield.